Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
The killer weight is in the house tonight.
He has a lot of nicknames, but we might have another nickname that we need to add to him. And that nickname could be Iron Man. Because this man can go the distance.
It could also become #1 contender. That might be a new nickname we have for him at the end of the night.
I agree.
Murder One leading out. Joe Black. Now, GB, what's so cool about this, and the crowd is ecstatic right now as you see the two-finger salutes go back up in the air, is that Joe Black was not promoted to have a match here tonight. We had no idea that this was even going to be taking place until just a little while ago.
That's right, that's right.
We knew he might be here in support of his Hierarchy brethren when Murder One had a singles match, when the Kenway had a singles match, but I did not know we would see him compete here tonight.
No, we did not know, but I'll tell you what, you talk about a man, and I love what we're seeing right there. Joe Black, and there's a replica of the SHW Championship behind him. He has not been able to get back to the title that he won, strangely enough, back at Still Here. I believe it was Still Here 2 when he became the SHW champion, had to relinquish that championship because of injury, and it has been a difficult and challenging road to get back to the title. Can he overcome this obstacle tonight to get one more shot at the SHW Championship?
I'm just so pumped right now. Again, as I mentioned, we didn't know until just a little while ago that we were even having this main event matchup. This is huge.
It's massive when you think about it. And again, to think that two of the 6 men, only 2 of the 6 men were scheduled to even wrestle tonight.
Right.
And none of them were supposed to fight with stakes this high.
Yeah.
So again, we've learned the rules, and you have to argue that the first 2 competitors might be at the biggest disadvantage here as they have to go the full distance.
Absolutely. Uh-oh. We saw these guys come face to face in the Rumble Jack, and at that time, I remember thinking, this is something the fans want to see. They were chomping at the bit to see these guys go one-on-one. Well, at least temporarily, they're going to go one-on-one.
Cutthroat
CT Keys, who many has called the enforcer of the endgame. And this is, to your point, kind of a dream match. I don't know what I did.
You didn't do anything. We're just saying it like it is. This is a dream matchup right here. CT Keys.
What is it about the endgame loving to get in our faces?
I don't know. He's taking his, must have took a pointer there from Judas.
Clearly.
Getting right in our face here at the commentary booth.
I was simply talking about the fact that this is a dream. Look at these 2 guys.
We don't want the smoke, so please just keep it in the ring.
I'm wow.
What's that? I know,
wow.
we're lost for words.
Yeah,
I told you.
I just...
When this happened to the Rumble Jack, I'm telling you, everybody was chomping at the bit. Let's see this one-on-one. This isn't quite what we were expecting, a 6-man eliminator, but it's close enough right now. It's starting out this match.
And here's the crazy part. There's not a fall that can happen with these guys.
That's right.
Nobody can get a fall until all 6 competitors have made their way into this matchup.
Joe Black, known as one of the hardest choppers in all of pro wrestling, but he's in there with a guy that's maybe a close second in CT Keys.
And I will never forget. My God, it was about 10 months ago when that man CT Keys went viral for what he did in this ring. And ever since then, oh boy, look at this. Oh boy.
But now he's in there with Joe Black,
who loves this kind of punishment.
So Joe Black will smile right along and ask for another one.
He certainly will. This is going to be crazy. I mean, I am honored that we get to see this. My God.
Shot there from Joe Black.
And again, neither of these men expected to compete tonight. They weren't scheduled to be here. But now, all of a sudden, with the news of Carly Bravo choosing to use his Rumble Jack shot to go after the tag team titles, we need a #1 contender for the SHW Championship. And now it's time for entrant number 3. Oh, no.
Well, there are the faithful followers,
oh, boy.
We know who comes out next.
Oh, boy. And what an opportunity. boy. He's going to announce himself.
My name
Oh, here we go.
is Alexander Lev. And I am faithful.
Well, he is faithful.
Well, look at the look on Joe Black's face right now. Nobody cares any less than that man in the ring. Look at Joe Black. He's just going to sit in the corner.
Oh,
And
but
Lev.
so is Lev.
Lev going to play some mind games with Joe Black, and that's not very bright, young man.
Wait, Lev just wait. Can we give Lev props?
Hang on. Oh, mercy. Just watch the match. Don't come over here and talk to us.
Oh boy.
Don't come over here and talk.
And-
Get out of the
and
way.
they're
I'm trying to call a
faithful.
match.
Oh God.
Faithful idiots over here trying to talk to us.
But wait, can we give Lev his props? He's walked up to Joe Black to accept these chops.
You call it props. Some might call it stupidity. Oh,
my God.
mercy. Good night.
And unfortunately for Lev, there's no getting out of this.
Snap suplex from the killer weight.
There's not a fall that will stop this. Oh my gosh, what a senton.
Senton there from Joe Black. And again, to your point earlier, no pinfalls, no submissions until all 6 competitors have entered the match.
And this is not bode well for anybody currently in the ring right now. But again, all 6 men must enter, and then once they enter, the eliminations can begin. And the eliminations are taking place by pinfall or submission.
Lev back in now, blocks a shot and a eye poke and a DDT to the killer weight. He just stuck Joe Black right into the canvas.
Let me ask you a question. Alexander Lev was originally scheduled
to fight this man.
Kyle Matthews, what kind of... How do you have to change your strategy if you're in fact Lev or indeed Kyle Matthews?
Well, you know, we wondered where Matthews' head was going to be after some call it a screw job, but the controversy that happened last month with the Jake the Snake Legacy title, and we wondered where his head was going to be coming into his singles match, what was supposed to be a singles match with Lev. But here he is tonight with an opportunity at the main Southern Honor title. And yeah, both Lev and Kyle Matthews coming in, to your point, not knowing they were going to be in this matchup.
Well, isn't it amazing how opportunity shows itself?
Oh, Keys.
boy.
Oh, double crossbody from Kyle Matthews, taking out Keys and Lev.
Impressive there from Kyle Matthews. But it's amazing how opportunity will present itself. Kyle Matthews, who we could argue that he got screwed out of the Jake the Snake Legacy Championship at the Rumble Jack, now could have an opportunity to fight for the richest prize here in Southern Honor at the biggest show in the history of Southern Honor. That's Still Here 6.
Big splashes back and forth from Matthews, and now a meeting of the minds for CT Keys and Alexander Lev, courtesy of Kyle Matthews.
And for Kyle Matthews to do this, he has to outlast all 5 of these other competitors, 2 of whom have not entered the matchup yet.
Face first into that top turnbuckle was Lev. And now Matthews going to take Lev on a tour of the ring the hard way.
Oh boy.
Speaking of the Jake the Snake Legacy Championship.
Oh boy.
Number 5. By Tristan Michael.
And look who's back, GP. Oh, heads up, heads up.
Oh!
Matthews. Huge dive to the outside, taking out Hunter James.
And if I'm Kyle Matthews, I understand every bit of this aggression.
Oh, look at the guiding light.
Oh, boy.
Tristan Michaels is back this month.
Oh my goodness.
And he holds the foot of Kyle Matthews, allowing James to hit that drop kick. And now that hammerlock clothesline from Matthews, the JTS Legacy Champion.
And think about how wild this could be. Hollywood Hunter James could set himself up to do what no other man has done in the history of this company.
Phenomenal inverted DDT.
And that is to hold both the Jake the Snake and the SHW Championship simultaneously.
What a power slam there from the Jake the Snake Legacy Champion, Hollywood Hunter James.
This is still so awkward to call him that after he was clearly defeated. He tapped out. Oh, wait. And this...
Number 6. The Team Breaker.
So
we're at 6 GB, so now you can start eliminating folks. Pinfall and submission. Oh, a huge release German suplex from Nick Halen to Hunter James, and there's one for Kyle Matthews as well.
Nick Halen is out here handing out these back suplexes.
One for Joe Black.
And guess what, Lev? There's one for you. You get a suplex.
My goodness. Halen in here just cleaning house right now.
And this gets very dangerous because, again, this could be...
Look at this. Two members of the end game.
Oh, boy.
But before we could see any kind of contact, Hunter James breaking it up.
Well, that makes me wonder, you know, the addition of the cutthroat. And,
Uh-oh.
oh, my... Oh!
Pop up uppercut from CT Keys. Talk about cutting the throat. Nearly cut the head off of Hunter James, and now he catches Kyle Matthews.
And you've got to think that the presence of these endgame members could really serve as, I would say, insurance policies for the champion. Judas! Oh my gosh.
That one-handed spine buster to Joe Black from CT Keys.
So let me just ask you, with CT Keys standing in the middle, with both members of the endgame, with two members of the endgame in this matchup, who is the favorite here?
That's a great question, and here's what I want to know, GB. If one of these two men, Nick Halen or CT Keys, wins this matchup, what's their mindset? Will they all of a sudden go, no, wait a second, I've actually got a shot at the title?
Right.
Or will they just relinquish their shot and then give Judas the night off next month?
That's a very good question.
Because if anybody, I don't care how tight you are as a group, if you're given an opportunity at the main championship in the company, I think you got to take it.
Especially on the biggest show of the year, still here six.
Look at all this chaos in the ring right now. All 6 men in this matchup. This 6-man still here eliminator. Little dosey though.
Nicely done.
Matthews and Joe Black as they clean house.
How exciting this would be. And the double. Now again, if this were the Rumble Jack, both of these guys would be eliminated, but it is not the Rumble Jack.
That's
Eliminations are only by pinfall and submission.
I gotta tell you, I know Kyle Matthews is not part of the hierarchy, but I'm kind of loving this teamwork.
Me too.
My goodness.
Joe Black with a suicide dive.
And heads up. Matthews is gonna fly, and he takes out Lev right here next to us.
And let's remember, there's no count out, there's no disqualification, and I like this teamwork here with Joe Black and Kyle Matthews. No count out, no disqualification.
Oh, wait a second.
Look at this.
Hollywood, Hunter James all the way to the top. Looking for a moonsault.
Woo!
From the heavens as he takes out the whole playing field. All men down. And listen to this crowd come alive after that move from the JTS Legacy Champion.
You know, we talk about how unpredictable Southern Honor shows can be. When we came into this night, we did not have this on our bingo card at all. But here we are with 6 of the top competitors in this company.
We are aware. We get it. He is the JTS Legacy Champion. We get it. The guiding light next to us yelling in our ears. We're doing our, just do your job, we'll do our job.
Well, with that said, Hunter James has a phenomenal chance to qualify to become a double champion and end up in the main event of Still Here 6.
Well, there's 5 guys he's got to eliminate first. You talked about no count-outs or anything like that, but the only way to eliminate anybody is pinfall or submission, and that has to happen inside the ring.
It certainly does.
Oh,
wow. Wow.
Hunter James is being bent like a pretzel.
Oh, my
Into
God.
a neck breaker from Nick Halen. That might be one elimination right here if he can pin him.
It certainly could, and Nick Halen now.
But he's not done.
Oh, but wait. What a response there.
Buster!
But wait, a frog splash.
Frog splash from Kyle Matthews
1,
to eliminate.
2.
Oh. Trying to get a little bit of payback there on Hunter James after the controversial ending last month.
And there's a cutter.
How about that? A cutter from Kyle Matthews pulling out all the stops. Now what's this idiot doing in the ring?
What in the world?
One of the faithful followers, Grayson Pearson. Wait.
And there's no DQ here. The
There's a
warning
drop
gets
kick.
dropped.
And another one there for Grayson Pierce, both the warden and Pierce being taken out by Kyle Matthews.
We've had no eliminations as of yet. Remember, 5 eliminations have to occur before we declare a #1 contender. And now, wow.
Kyle a little too distracted with that sign there. Is now Lev with the upper hand. Into the ropes he goes. Oh!
Nicely done there from Lev. Alexander Lev.
Lev going for an elimination here, but no. Matthews kicks out at 2.
I'll tell you what, I don't know who the favorite is. You could argue that Alexander Lev might be the dark horse here, but can you bet against the guy who became the inaugural Rookie of the Year?
Wait a second.
Hold on.
We know this music.
Oh, my. We certainly do.
The Fluff Man cometh here tonight.
And
Maybe? That's his music, but I don't see him.
I haven't seen him all day. Maybe this is a diversionary tactic. I don't know.
Oh, a quick roll up by Matthews.
And it worked.
And Lev is eliminated.
Let me tell you something. Cody Fluffman and Alexander Lev have cost each other championships on multiple occasions, and it looked like we just saw that happen again, courtesy of Cody Fluffman.
CT Keys, though, with that lariat to the back of Kyle Matthews' head.
So Alexander Lev has been eliminated, and then there were 5. Oh my goodness!
And right here in front of us, the battle for the hierarchy in the end game continues as Joe Black and Nick Halen fighting right in front of us. And back in the ring, CT Keys being thrown over the top rope by Kyle Matthews. Now the JTS Legacy champ back in, a quick roll up. No, just a 2 count.
There's a big discus punch there coming from the JTS Legacy champion, and there's a part of me that really wants Kyle Matthews to get some sort of comeuppance here.
Absolutely. Oh, no, wait a second. Christian Michaels with a belt shot.
Come on.
And a brain buster.
Oh, no. Not
to
like
Kyle
this.
Matthews, no way.
Not like this. Oh, come
and
on.
Matthews, unfortunately, has been eliminated.
And then there were 4.
The trouble with these kind of matches, GB, no disqualification. That cheap shot there from Christian Michaels. Oh, but Joe Black nearly decapitating the Jake the Snake Legacy champ. Hits here.
And then there were 3.
And Joe Black.
Hunter James has been eliminated.
Oh, boy.
Joe Black eliminates Hunter James, but now it's 2-on-1 here as the only 3 members left in this matchup are two members of the end game and Joe Black of the hierarchy.
And it feels like this forever war between the end game and the hierarchy has a brand new chapter right now. The only problem is there's nobody from the hierarchy out here to help Joe Black.
Double suplex. Joe Black. I don't know how he's going to be able to survive this, GB.
I don't know, but we know Joe Black has been in some crazy circumstances before.
That's right. We know if anybody can do it, it is Joe Black.
And I'll tell you this, I understand completely why the end game is so united against Joe Black. Remember, Joe Black is the only man to cause our current champion Judas to tap out.
Going for an assisted senton there, but Joe Black got the knees up.
He also has a pinfall victory over Judas. So it's very clear that if anybody can be the man to stop the historic reign of Judas, it's that man Joe Black.
He turned the tables and used their own move against them, sending Nick Halen into CT Keys.
We love to see this. Can Joe Black do what some think is impossible?
Falcon arrow there from Joe Black. Can he eliminate one of these 2 guys and even the odds?
He's going to need to if he wants to make it to the main event. Still here, 6.
The cutting edge there from CT Keys, or as some like to call it,
the pounds! Period.
Man, oh man. But can Joe Black survive that? Can CT Keys capitalize here and eliminate Joe Black? Whoa, just a 2 count. And Black able to fire up the left shoulder.
And think about the world that we could live in if Joe Black gets pinned and we see Endgame versus Endgame.
I mean, I'm kind of intrigued to see that, but at the same time, I don't want to see Joe Black eliminated.
I certainly don't. I want Joe Black to get his moment in the sun. I want Joe Black to get the opportunity at the SHW Championship on the biggest show in the history of this company.
A counter into a DDT for Joe Black, a DDT on CT Keys. But Joe better look out because look who's perched on the top row behind him.
Oh boy. From Haiti with love.
Wait, can it be enough? Can he capitalize here? No! But the elbow drop from the top. Nick Halen bringing up the 3 count.
Nick Halen was perched there and he waited.
Wait a second.
What? Wait a minute.
Nick Halen eliminating his partner from the end game. CT. Wait, what just happened?
What just happened? Nick Halen.
I told you it might get to a point where these guys really want that #1 contender spot.
Well, think about this. Nick Halen has held championships in virtually every other company he's been in except for Southern Honor. He can't be satisfied playing second fiddle to Judas. And did he just make a statement in pinning CT Keys?
At this point, That's all out the window as now it's Joe Black, and he missed with the spear and he hit his shoulder on the ring post. As Halen was able to get out of the way and avoid from Haiti with Love. Hits a low drop kick there, and now Joe Black in trouble after colliding with the ring post.
This crowd is still reeling from what we just saw here. The shocking pin of CT Keys by, of all people, Nick Halen.
Well, wait a second now. Nick Halen calling for CT to come help him out here, but you gotta wonder what kind of mindset. Wonder no more as CT just let it be known what he thinks of Nick Halen after Nick Halen just eliminated him.
Oh my gosh. CT Keys.
Wait, CT kind of reluctantly going in there to help out his in-game brethren, Nick Halen.
Oh boy.
Joe Black lets Nick Halen know what he thinks.
Oh boy.
Joe able to get out of the way.
No!
And a collision there. Nick Halen.
A collision. It was a big right hand. And from Haiti with Love.
Haiti with Love from Joe Black. Will it be enough?
Could this be all? 1, 2. He did it.
Joe Black. Joe Black. Joe Black. And here come the hierarchy to celebrate with Joe Black, your new #1 contender for the Southern Honor Championship next month at Still Here 6.
Joe Black is making his way back to the main event of Still Here 6. Joe Black, who has had a long, long road to get back to the SHW Championship.
I love it.
Has punched his ticket to a long-awaited rematch with Judas. It's so amazing. Coming into this night, Joe Black was not even scheduled to be here, and now I'm really interested because remember, Joe Black. Oh, but look at this. We got problems in the end game.
This beef ain't over between CT Keys and Nick Halen.
Boy. Oh boy, and there's nobody here to stop this.
And look at Murder One in the ring just egging him on.
Oh man.
Could we be seeing the implosion of the end game?
Oh my gosh.
Both of these guys are heated.
Oh boy.
And I mean heated up.
Oh my. That tension is crazy.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, Joe Black asking for the microphone.
Yo!
What a moment.
This place coming unglued.
They are.
For the new #1 contender, Joe Black.
This is a new champ for Joe.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think I like this.
You see the emotion on Joe Black's face.
Wow.
As you mentioned, a long time coming, GB.
Yeah.
I've had a really rough 2 weeks, so from my heart, I really appreciate that. Now, on to business. Judas. As you guys can see, our Southern Honor champion didn't deign us worthy to grace us with his presence. Let me put myself over. I never missed a show. I ruptured my quad and I still made my booking. I tore my damn Achilles in the Rumble Jack and I still showed up to steal here. And I beat Corey Hollis for the Southern Honor Heavyweight Championship.
Spitting facts.
I could barely dare walk, but the next month I beat Gunnar Miller in the very center of this ring and never missed a booking, Judas. You can talk about Chris Jericho. You can talk about Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, the late. Turn the mic up. Don't make me get bitch. All those big names, but Southern Honor is synonymous with one man. There's nobody else in the independents that can boast a claim that in January in 2020 they had 450 people circling the parking lot to see me play. Somebody do a goddamn windshield. I'm the trendsetter. I set the trends, and let me set another one. Judeus, your punk ass has never pinned me in the center of this ring. And you, Skeletor Sexton, the only reason your big man is still the man here is because A, Logan Creed is booked up, and B, because your punk ass always sticks your nose in hierarchy business. So how about this caveat, if I may? Still here, 6, Judeus versus Joe Dale Black in a steel cage match.
Whoa! Wow.
And if I could be real for just a second, sometimes you have to lose everything in order to find the one thing you need. I'm ready for TV or nothing else. Judeus, I've been doing this for 16 years. I'm tired. I have a blown out knee. I'm pretty sure Hunter James broke my wrist. If you beat me, Judeus, I'll retire.
What? Oh, what? Whoa!
I did not.
Wait, whoa!
I did not see that coming.
Whoa! Whoa!
Nobody did.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God!
So just to kind of back things up here,
Oh gosh!
Joe Black has called out Judeus for a steel cage match for the Southern Honor Championship next month at Still Here 6. And he says if he cannot beat Judeus, he will retire.
I get very nervous when there's a stipulation about retirement. But if there's anybody who can become the SHW champion under these circumstances, it is the killer weight. It is the promo god. It is the Iron Man. It is the man who should walk out of here at Still Here 6, our SHW champion. It's Joe Black.
It's unbelievable. We didn't even know we were going to get this matchup here tonight.
October
But here we are. We got a number one contender
Here
for Still Here 6 for the Southern Honor title. It's Joe Black, as you mentioned, and we can't wait to see it. It's going to be October
Thank you guys
11th,
for
right
coming
back
out.
here in the
Y'all be
Action
safe, getting
Building.
home.
So, man, don't go. Just come join us. I don't know what to say. I'm so blown away right now. But I'm Brandon Benefield. This is Gerard Bonner.
And there's only one place to be on October the 11th. It's right here at the Action Building for Still Here 6. You know why? Because this is SHW, and this is our wrestling.
Yeah.